Well, this is a little video on, I'm doing a homemade cheap version of a power feed from my mini mill here. Just thought I would show people how I could make a power feed for this instead of spending somewhere. I've seen them online for like $250 to $300. I made it for a total of about $15 to $20 with old spare parts. First of all, just to start off, I'll tell you I got this old drill. Some of these drills, when the batteries go, to buy a new battery costs just as much as a drill. So what I did was, at first I just chopped off the bottom here, took off the trigger, everything. All I did was get the wires, positive and negative, from the motor, hooked it up to a little speed controller here with forward and reverse. I got this online instead of building my own potentiometer and everything with a forward and reverse switch. This thing, total price was $12. Got it online, so comes from China, and works perfect, so can't beat that. Can't make my own for cheaper. So this was $12. The drill, was going to throw it away, but thought I'd use it, so that's basically free. These two clamps, $1.50 each. I got a 1/2-inch coral steel, a couple pieces just to hold it in place. What it was here, I got a nut, well, with a bolt, and then I just took a socket head, and I attached it onto a universal joint, socket adapter there. Also, I made a little plate here, so I welded these two coral pipes, 1/2-inch, onto this plate here, 1/2-inch plate, mounted the plate onto the milling table. Then underneath, I put a little stop here, so this can only go so far because I have some, on my gauges here, so it doesn't hit. So underneath, how I hook this on to the, I don't know, hard to see if you could get a little focus here, but I have a 7/16 socket. I drilled that out, fit right over that, what would they call it, this worm gear or whatever it is, this threaded rod, like right across the whole table, fit right through, drilled a hole right through here. I don't know if you could see right there, drilled a hole through, and then I put a tiny screw right through, because this is slotted right here, this threaded rod. It's slotted, so this fits right through, so it'll catch on that. And then on the other side of this, I drilled a little hole and put a set screw so it would stay tight. Other than that, then for the power, I got this 2-amp adapter. It was actually used for a massager seat in a car, so that was useless. So then I decided to use it for this, and I'll just show you how it works. So this, turn it on. It's even got a little light there. So left and right. So we'll go right and show you the table. You could go slow, fast, and then stop, then reverse it, and go the other way. Goes pretty quick. Now, I like the idea of using a drill for one reason. It's cheap, number one. Number two, you've got all these little clutch settings, which is pretty good, because when it does reach the end, here I'll show you, it stops automatically. without keep going and learning something. So I'll just wait till this stop gets near the end, and then you can see how the clutch setting works. Okay, here we go. See? So it stops automatically. And you can increase the clutch settings on this. So now people are saying, now if I want to hand feed it, how do I do it? Well, what I did with this was, so I put on, it's hooked up with the socket head, so all I do is I just pull this out, and then you can hand feed it now. Now if I want to put it back in and go to power feed, you just gotta kind of line this up in there. Just gotta line it up like, that's it, it's in, and then it feeds again. Does it look ghetto? Yes, it looks a little ghetto, but you know what? As long as it does the job, I don't care. Like I said, total was about 20 bucks this thing cost me. Even if it costs up to $50, it's better than spending $300. It's strong and mills good with it on, and like I said, not too expensive. Does this stick out quite a bit? Yes, it sticks out about 13 inches. Just got to make sure there's nothing here at the edge that'll hit it, nothing that's in the way. So if it's clear, I mean, you're good. Sure, you see the other ones with the kits that the motor goes this way. Probably much better and uses a lot less room, but I mean, for the price I spent on it, I think it's pretty good. Also, what else? Other cool things I made for this mill was I put a digital RPM readout there. I got that online. I'll show you how this thing works. So just put the power on and it lights up pretty good, and goes all the way up to 2500 RPM. So it's pretty good. Also added on these things, because these things didn't have a reverse, I added a reverse, forward and reverse. I also put my little gauging on here. These are eye gauging. Get them online, anywhere, X, Y, and Z. So other than that, pretty well set up. Nice little setup here. And people are asking me if I wanted to do this CNC. Now, I'm not going to go that far. I don't get that technical. I'm just using this for the X-axis, power feed, and that's all I really need for. So, just thought I'd show you. Any questions, just hit me up and see what I can answer. It's pretty basic. I doubt there'll be any questions, but works pretty good for me. Let me hear your thoughts. Thanks.